now. Start from now.
Okay.
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Stand and Drink podcast with your hosts, Bo and Brendan.
God help you all.
Yep. Sorry for missing last week, but...
It was a public holiday and I couldn't pass up the work.
Yeah.
That's plain and simple because I got bugger all work the week before, so I really couldn't pass it up.
Yeah, so, and plus, it was that time of year, so we had to...
Hi-ho, it's after hell we go.
Yeah, absolutely flat out. So for like the last 2 weeks,
busy period.
Busy period. We're
still technically in the busy period. We're just,
Sort of, but we're sort of we're in between it all now.
Nah, but all of January is basically our busy period.
So it's the end of December.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, even I worked, Christmas Day and everything, and so...
Yeah, true.
So that's what I mean. That's how busy we were. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't work Christmas Day, but I did work Christmas Eve and Boxing Day, so...
Yeah.
Oh, well, but then again, no, my company doesn't really do many places that need guards on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I can only... Well, because I used to work for that company.
Yeah.
So there's only
There's one in the city that I know, and that's pretty much it, to be honest, these days.
If any... It's all the... It's all the venues that are like RSLs that have pokies attached to them.
Yeah.
They're the only ones, only because they have bistros and that, and people go out for their Christmas lunches and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and of course people can't help to go not go to the pokies when they're there.
Yeah, God help us.
Yeah. Because I've worked a Christmas Day and, had to do, gaming shifts and all that kind of stuff.
And just the amount of people that go to pokies.
Oh, yeah. And then, then there was one, I remember there was one Christmas where I wasn't working. I was actually there with my aunt, my father, and his partner, and my aunt's couple of her friends and that. And we're just in there enjoying ourselves. And then all of a sudden, this junky bitch is just screaming at the bloody pogies, and the management are trying "Oh no, just leave." And I sort of,
you got the first one in.
Sorry,
you got the first one in. It was past 30 seconds, and you got the first one in. Damn it.
Yeah, what, the first fuck?
No, the first bitch. First swear.
Yeah. She's like, fucking da. And I sort of put my cutlery down and I start to stand up. I'm like, oh wait, I'm working.
I'm not working.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm not working. And I was like, yeah, you're not going to do it. I was like, oh, I mean, I could.
I could. It might not end well, but I could.
Well, I reckon that's enough early show banter. Now let's do the real start. I'm joking.
Oh, shit.
I'm joking.
Yeah, here we go.
So...
It makes me so sad. I haven't been entertained by Friendly Geordies for almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah, but he's taking a break.
Yeah, understandable. Christmas holidays, yeah.
Christmas holiday, so that's fine. So it's not even so much to do with Friendly Geordies, but again,
he's my main. Actually, he's basically the only one I really can I actually enjoy watching that when it comes to Australian politics. So if he doesn't do a video, I'm up shit creek.
Yeah. Well, I will begin, with Australian politics. So
yeah. As you do.
Yeah, and it's also related to COVID as well. So around the country, COVID cases are starting to surge and all that kind of stuff. Victoria, I think today we had 8,000 cases.
Is it? Please tell me I'm not the only one that just the sheer mention of the word COVID gives you a fucking migraine.
I'm assuming you're not the only person. Sydney's almost at 21,000 plus whatever's going to be coming over the next few days and all that kind of stuff. So they've already, they've started to politicize it again.
As they fucking do.
Yeah, because the big issue now is the rats. The rapid antigen tests.
Oh, yep.
Yep. So, as you're pretty much all aware, you literally just can't get them anywhere at this point because they're all sold out.
Yeah, they because you got people buying in bulk and then also selling them off as well for higher prices and everything. Okay. Scalpers.
So basically what's going on is that the federal government is not willing to subsidise or fund or supply any of the fucking bloody, antigen tests to the general public. Yeah. But they're willing to give it out to fucking people like Harvey Norman and that to sell it.
Yeah. Which, let's face it, I mean, how dumb can you be?
Yeah. So we're in this midst where we now have access to a testing kit that we could literally take it home, and it's okay, well, I'm negative, so the antigen test, I can go and do things, or I test positive, I better go take another test, the actual proper test to see. Yeah, that's now, no, you can't have it. because we don't deserve shit, basically.
Yeah, you just I say the views of the politicians are you deserve to shut your fucking mouth and do what we say.
Yeah. So this is all bloody. It's virtually what happened with JobKeeper again. They're just like, fuck the general populace, but we're gonna help the fucking big businesses again.
Yeah,
that's what's literally happening.
Because how many people were out of work, but their companies were still claiming job seeker?
Oh, there was heaps. Like there's even businesses where as they were laying off people, they were turning around making them sign paperwork, literally forfeiting the
job seeker,
from the employer.
Yeah, so they would get So in other words, they'd still be getting the funds in, but they wouldn't be passing it on.
Yeah, they don't. Well, because they wouldn't have to, because they can turn around and go, well, they signed a contract saying.
Yeah.
No,
if anyone tried to make me sign a contract like that, I would tell them, yeah, okay, go to hell.
I'd be going straight to fucking Fair Work.
Yeah, straight away, no issue. It's like, okay, here we go, time for a sue.
Oh, fuck yeah, you would win.
Oh, hands down.
Hands down.
Glug, glug, glug.
Yeah, so this is all starting to kick off now. So now, again, the states are literally going, okay, now we're going to secure the fucking tests ourselves and just hand them out to the fucking public.
In other words, what they should have been doing from square one.
Well, that's what the federal government should have been doing.
Yeah, don't you love it how what is obviously the most obvious thing, that's probably the best way to go about it, and they always go, oh, we fucked up, now we'll do this. It's not, yeah, well... No, every fucking time.
Yeah.
With everything.
It always happens. It always happens.
It's like, no, we're going to do the stupidest thing first and then realize, oh, wait, no, the obvious thing was actually the right way to do it.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of coming into, a couple of weeks back, what was going up in Sydney, and everyone, and, people were like, suggesting, hey, I reckon, you should probably introduce a mask mandate. Maybe even on a federal level, you should probably do a mask mandate just for everyone instead of leaving it up to the states. And then Scott Morrison said, oh, well, we're not going to institute mask mandates. It's going to be everyone's personal responsibility to do so if they should wear masks and that.
Oh, tell the coppers that.
Oh, it's not even. It's like it's my personal responsibility to do it, and I obviously am not responsible, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah, and then have the cops turn around and say, "Put a mask on, or I'll fine you."
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, it's personal responsibility," but then it's coming from the man who literally fucked off to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Personal responsibility. Clearly no responsibility to stay home and help people with the fucking fires. Instead of only just going after when the fires fucked off and going around trying to do photo ops. Literally, I remember the one video where there's the fucking fiery. He's just sitting down in the fucking chair. He's clearly worked 72 hours straight, sitting there. Fucking Scott Morrison's walking up, and Scott Morrison puts his hand out for a handshake, and he's just looked at him and virtually
fuck off.
And then, so what do you do in that moment? You put your hand out to shake someone, he's looked at you and just and he's not going to reciprocate. Yep. What do you do?
Move on.
Yeah. Guess what Scotty did? Forced his hand to shake. Literally grabbed his hand, and shaked it and walked off. The guy was in no mood to touch him at all because he's pissed off at him. Because nearly 80% of Australia was pissed off at him.
Yeah, but you had to do that photo op with a firefighter. Yeah.
Well, then, was it I'm pretty sure it was a couple of days or a week or so later, it was that infamous fucking video of tell the Prime Minister to get fucked. And then that guy got fired for his job and everything, but everyone was like, no, he's just telling it like it is.
Yeah, he's saying he had the chance to say what we're all thinking.
He was that man was literally fighting was one of the worst bushfires in Australian history, and he's just told the Prime Minister to get fucked because exactly that's what everyone was thinking. Yeah, so again we're going back to the heavily politicized fucking things with testing, vaccines and that. So now you can clearly see where all the fucking. So first things first, it's not even on state levels of how vaccines are going.
Yeah.
It's now on the fucking private level of businesses.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah. Because the government itself is going to be able to fucking buy these bloody products, these tests for market price for very cheap because you're buying at wholesale. but they're not willing to fucking buy it or give it, then hand it out to people. They're more or less just allowing these businesses or giving the businesses like subsidizing
the chance to up the price and sell them on for profit.
Allow them to buy it at market price and then sell it for profit.
Yeah,
and it's just like, why the fuck are you literally,
And all it does is give scalpers a chance to buy them all up and then sell in mass.
Well, like Harvey Norman himself is the company itself is such a scalp. It is such a rort, man. Like, what was it? I remember learning about this. So
did we buy the desk and the chair at
Harvey Norman? Yes. No. I don't give a shit. Fuck Harvey Norman.
Yeah,
honestly.
I will say that like that pre-built computer they had there when we last went there, that was overpriced. They priced that like $6,000.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're paying for like the labor and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's what 2-3 hours labor. Well, we would know.
Well, to get it, but to do it like properly though, like
just practice.
Yeah, well, they were fucking because they were introducing like in-store credit cards like that were done by like Latitude Pay, right? And apparently their interest rates are up like fucking 22%.
Yeah, fuck that.
20 like interest rates, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like I can go and get a credit card and like my fucking bank and go, it's gonna be the interest rate's gonna be like 10 to 11%. Oh, that's still bad, but it's like, it's better than fucking. It's half the fucking.
Yeah, it's better than 22. I'm pretty sure you can get some credit cards cheaper than that.
You get some that are. You get
like
some
5% or something like that.
Variable. You get like variable interest rates, fixed rates, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty sure they just have like a fixed 22%.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah,
that's a quick way to get yourself in debt.
Oh fuck yeah, it is. Harvey Norman's making a fucking killing off it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, spending $100. Guess what? We're charging you an extra $22 on top of that.
Yeah, that's what it is. It literally is.
Oh, you spend $1,000. Here's an extra 220 on top of that.
Yeah, so you buy. So if you're if you're buying like a lounge set, which can get up to like nearly $8 to $10,000.
Yeah,
you're spending a lot of money that's unnecessary.
Yeah, you spend basically an extra $3,000 on top of that for $8,000.
Yeah. But I think it's also like interest rate over periods of time, so it's not like just a one-off payment of this. It's like it's probably here's 200. Well, there's like
it's per annum, so you're paying an extra. Say something's $10,000, you're paying an extra $2.2 a year.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah,
that's fucked. What else is there?
Sorry, I'm already sweating my ass off.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, we can only get this room so cold, and the problem is we chose to make the studio in the hottest room.
Unfortunately, this was the biggest.
The biggest and the only room really available.
Yeah, so
I'm not turning my bedroom into a studio.
It's too fucking small.
If I got my bed out, it wouldn't be.
No, it's still too small.
Yeah, good point.
This is like the biggest room in the house.
Yeah, good point. But that's because it used to be a spa.
Yeah, exactly. What else? So what else? The fucking gods have spoken and they've had their sacrifice for this year.
Oh no, they had their sacrifice for the end of
the year leading into the new year.
Yeah.
So
now here's the thing. It's like, okay, so when's the 2022 lockdown going to start?
Oh, I'm talking about something completely. Oh yeah, 2022. Yeah. But you know what I'm referring to, don't you? So. Unfortunately, one of the longest living or one of the longest careered actors or actresses. In Hollywood, Betty White, unfortunately passed away.
She sacrificed herself to give us 2022.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, I'm really hoping like 2022, it's going to be like a very positive year, because if it is, then we all can thank Betty White for paying the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so spanning a career of like 80 years, being on one of like the most successful TV programs, The Golden Girls.
And being the oldest member of the Golden Girls and the last woman standing.
Yeah, spanning a career going over, 8 decades. So, she's going back from like when film first was like, really starting to get up.
They did try raking her over the coals on Twitter, and by God, they tried for about an hour before they got tore to shreds.
Oh, what were they doing?
Oh, they were just trying to, the severe side was just saying stupid things, and they got ripped apart.
No, fair enough. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't, like, all I saw was, like, that she passed on.
Yeah. Like, I saw a blooper reel of her from, I saw someone or something posted on Facebook, and it was like a 20-minute blooper reel of Betty White, and I watched it, and I was just pissing myself laughing.
Yeah. And what makes it even worse is that she was 3 weeks out from her birthday.
Yeah.
So, she was only 3 weeks.
3 weeks away from hitting triple digits.
Triple digits, yeah. And probably...
yeah, funny enough, she's only 4 days before me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so, I mean, there was she had an amazing career. She was in, like, a lot of good movies.
Yeah.
Just bits that I just remember that.
Yeah, she'd been on TV for many, many, many years.
Oh, 80 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, yeah, she was... It wasn't hosting, but it was a lot of appearances on TV, and then I think she was one of the first female hosts of a TV show.
Probably.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're in the game of Hollywood for that long.
Oh yeah.
So,
especially when you're fucking good at it.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why she's still, like, even to this day, obviously.
I will say I would have hated to be in the Reynolds household when that day happened. Ryan Reynolds would have been absolutely distraught because he loved that woman.
Yeah. I think what a lot of people did, though, that's the thing.
Yeah, but he's one of the few people, like, he's like, how in first Deadpool, how he's wearing the Golden Girl shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that fought for that, and he's the one that paid the, like, what was it, $12,500
licensing fee
just to be able to wear it in that scene.
Yeah. Must have been a really big fan.
Yeah, he loved that woman.
Well, I mean, it's pretty hard not to. Yeah. There's nothing really else I have to say about that, unfortunately. I just, that's basically it.
Yeah.
So we're going from probably, I'm probably move on.
Yeah, Christmas for politics is dead anyway in a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like...
Because everyone goes on their Christmas break.
Yeah, pretty much. So there's nothing really going other than, like, the rats and then the rat tests and the bloody... campaign trail starting to heat up.
Mask mandates are back, and
yeah. Okay, so
I had a close shave with COVID.
Oh yeah. You want to talk about it?
I won't name names, but
yeah, of course.
Yeah, one of the places I worked at, a lot of their staff came tested positive. 5 out of 8 of our staff tested positive. I was one of the 3 that didn't. The only reason why I knew I didn't, because they said it all happened on Monday when I was working there as well, but I got tested on Wednesday for work. So, I got away clean, but it's like, So I came real close.
Yeah, you got really close.
Yeah, I got lucky, especially because, with type 2 diabetic,
and where were
I am high risk.
Where were you posted that night?
That's Monday.
Because that's probably
SB.
Whereabouts?
DJ.
Oh, okay. So you were away from the people, basically.
No.
Oh,
SBGJ.
Yeah, that's what. No, you still would be.
No, I was going through crowds to help roamers.
Yes, and okay, interesting. Were you wearing your mask and all that kind of stuff? Okay.
I'm not taking a fucking step back.
Dude, it's
not when it's like 30-degree weather, unless you want me to pass the fuck out.
The masks are not that bad, man. They're really
with me though in 30-degree weather, unless you want me to pass the fuck out. Nah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so so you had a close shave, which I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, besides from that, like, I think you and me have come down with a slight cold, but that's because we're constantly having fans on us through the night.
Oh, well, it's not so much. It's also maybe the fact that, like, last week was actually relatively cold, and we were just out. I was overworking myself, so
yeah. And with me, I was just one day coming back, it got really freezing, and I was just in the work shirt because I forgot my vest.
Yeah.
So I might have gotten that. That was on. Fuck, I think that might have been Monday night.
Whatever.
But yeah, also the reason why I made the cops comment before.
Yeah.
Because like New Year's Eve, knocked off work, coming home, got to the train station, and I was going to the 7-Eleven. Now, as you know, it was a dead night, and what happened? Like, dead nights exhaust you more than busy nights. Would you agree? Because no adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, there's nothing going on.
And I was basically dragging myself to 7-Eleven. Cops walk out. I'm like, put your mask on. I was like, sorry, mate. I'm not drunk. I'm just exhausted. But he was so aggro, I found out, because the three guys that were next to the 7-Eleven, he had to tear into them because they were all in the 7-Eleven without masks.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
so, so he was just in a bit of a shit.
He was in a shitty mood, and it's like, mate, I'm not drunk. I'm just exhausted.
Yeah.
Dealing drunk fuckwits all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the reason why I said the office, like, it's like, mask on, yeah, until cops come around, like, you don't have a choice about it. And even though they're like, oh, we're leaving it up to personal choice. And like, no, you're not.
Your personal responsibility.
Yeah, personal responsibility, but you're still going to get fined like a bitch.
Yeah. Well, speaking about personal responsibility, and also moving on from,
sorry, too little,
that's fine. Yeah, moving on from one of the most beloved women in the world to now to the most hated woman in the world.
Which one? There's a few.
Ghislaine Maxwell got convicted of 5 of the 6 charges of trafficking.
Yeah, 5 of the 6 charges of human trafficking or sex trafficking.
Yep.
That was
the trial went along, didn't even follow it that much because it's like, whatever. Don't really.
And you're too busy.
Well, it's that, and like I said, like, it's me. I just generally don't give a shit about, like, crap like that.
Yeah, like...
It wasn't like I knew for a fact she was gone. I would have been a bit more surprised if they would, like, you're exonerated on all the charges. That would have been, like, legitimately more fucking... surprising than you got convicted. It's like
watch them burn places down if they're get away with it.
Because from what I the photos of them together, the socialites, and then everything that came out with Jeffrey Epstein and that, it was just like, it's no way that you didn't know, because like you guys were together at all times.
Yeah, I give it 2 weeks.
I don't know. I reckon. Right now, I reckon the prosecution and, all that are trying to make a deal with her about trying to reduce the sentence.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I give her 2 weeks before she hangs.
Yeah, hangs herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. Yeah. That's what I mean by I give her 2 weeks.
No, but what I'm saying is that I reckon they want something from her, and I think people are saying
that might be why they. Oh no, wait. No.
They want the quote unquote the little black book.
Yeah.
Because there's apparently there's a little black book with all the fucking names of the
names, dates, everything.
Yep, and so then they can just start going after all these pricks.
It's like, we're gonna have a field day. It's gonna be an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Pretty much. So nearly everyone will get there. Even Clinton himself.
Right? You heard? Yeah, I know. It's starting to come out more and more. I mean, hell, you heard about what happened with CNN, yeah?
No. It's me, dude.
So it has been confirmed that there's a whole lot of Playground fans working for CNN. One of them being an executive producer.
A what?
Fans of the Playground.
Oh, you're talking about fucking Epstein Island?
Not Epstein Island, but what they did at Epstein Island. A whole lot of CNN workers are actually
okay.
They like little kids.
Okay.
A little too much.
Fair enough.
But yeah, there's it's been, I think last was 4. That was about a few days ago, but I think there's actually been more.
Yeah.
Found.
And then you watch it, like MSNBC will get some, Fox will get some, all these
there's a few that have actually been caught with material.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So CNN's got the first few ones, and then maybe, like I said, MSNBC will get some, Fox will get some bloody, a politician or two will get.
Yeah, I think do you reckon it's just cleaning house?
I reckon that's basically what's going on. It's like now everyone's starting to fucking freak out.
Yeah, and it's just house cleaning.
It's pretty much, now they're just now they're starting to. Now they've taken out the top 2. Now they're just going to start working their way down.
Yeah, good point. They're just working down. They're working the way down the line. Yeah,
because it's It's going to be a lot easier to go up, to go down than it is to go up.
They're shooting piggies in a barrel.
Yeah. So she's gonna get sentenced.
Yeah. What do you reckon they'll What do you reckon would happen to her if she hands over that little black book?
Oh, well, she's still going to prison.
Yeah.
But it's going to be on a massively reduced sentence.
And probably less security than...
Oh, no, she would just go to like a minimum security prison.
Minimum security.
Minimum, and she'd be just, fucking whatever. Serve about, 10, 15 years and then you're done. Oh, but if you don't give us this little black book, we're going to make sure we're going to...
We're going to put you in for 25.
Oh, fuck no. They're going to go, no, you're going here till you die.
Yeah.
Which will be in 2 weeks.
It's not 25 and... Yeah.
Depends
if she starts thinking about giving him the black book, it'll be a lot less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it's just
it'll be about 2 hours.
Yeah, but it'll be just well. Then it also depends on what the state, what the minimum, whatever state or was it charged federally?
I think this one's charged federally. I think because Epstein Island's not actually outside of the state jurisdiction. Outside of state jurisdictions, so I think it is federal.
Okay, well, whatever she gets charged with, so yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So she'll get done for something.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a fun one. We'll see what happens there. What's big? Please God, let there be an election soon.
Okay, so the way things are looking, and a lot of predictions are saying that it will be mid-March.
Fucking bring it.
So the predictions are for the federal election, it will be mid-March because obviously they're not going to do it now because we're in holiday period and February because it's still holiday period. So then, but April they don't do it is because it's Easter and all that.
Yeah, the Easter long weekend and all that shit.
And all that kind of stuff. And then May is basically you're right on the cusp. So March has always been... March is right in the middle. There's nothing going on in March.
May I?
Go.
For this election, Scott Morrison, I'm going to make you my bitch.
Oh, dude. As soon as the election gets announced, basically the coverage... The podcast is literally just going to be named The Liberal Hate Machine.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Grab your pitchforks and torches, boys. We're gonna burn the place down.
So, and I'm like, at that time, I'm making sure I'm taking some time off, and we're gonna cover the actual election. Which I mean, we have to fucking wake up early because we have to go down. Luckily, we only have to go down the road to the school.
Oh yeah, we can fucking walk it.
Yeah.
If they do it there, fingers crossed. If they don't do it there, the only other place would be in Seaford, but no. That's out of our thing, because Kingsington ends between basically Cannock.
Yeah, because this actually no. It's in the Frankston City area.
Oh,
it is.
Okay.
Yep. So you're all good.
Okay. But yeah, like once that. Oh, I got some good news that I don't think I've told you as well.
What's the good news?
Fingers crossed. Hopefully you're going to have Blake down here for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
So...
fuck, that means I'm going to have to...
But might have him here sooner. Because his stepdad has agreed to drive him down.
Okay.
With puppies.
Oh, nice. How are they with the cat?
Ragey and her beagle grew up together.
Okay. But I think you got to remember, it's been years, though.
Yeah, it's been years, yes, but they've also grew up for like the first half of their lives.
It's either going to be like one or two ways. It's either going to be the internet videos of like two animals reuniting after a period of time.
It's ragey. It'd probably be a bit of hate to start off with and love.
Yeah, or it's going to be instant. Oh, it's going to be like perpetual hate.
Yeah, I'm worried mainly about Ragey and her shepherd husky, Sheldon. She's never liked him.
Okay.
But then again, he was a puppy when she met him.
Okay.
He's a bit older now and a bit...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see how things go.
But yeah, so...
Yeah, okay. So that means I'm going to have to order another mic and stand, some wires, and then...
Yeah, if need be, me and him will share one. Oh, yeah, I stopped up then.
Yeah, that's... it's okay.
Sorry, Blake. Yeah. But yeah, we're like me and him will share one and shit, and yeah, I can guarantee. Or it would be mainly just like moving one of those couches out here and all that.
Pretty much. Yeah. So we'll change up the studio layout
and a lot of alcohol because we're gonna get slaughtered.
Yeah. So you're like, so get used to this because it's gonna be like. It'll
be slightly adjusted when we have guests over.
And then it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like 100% dislike rate, but no one can see it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like I don't think you have any idea what you're in for when you get me and Blake in a room.
Well, I'm about to find out.
Well, just the other day you saw I was on the phone. That was a
Yeah.
fucking 4-hour conversation.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm like with my mum. I'll have like a 2-hour conversations with my mum.
Yeah, that's not my mum. That's just my sister.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
That's
it's just
my
like,
brother.
Yeah. But, yeah. All right. Well, speaking, man, I really wanted to talk with this now.
Okay.
We're on the podcast.
Okay.
Because I did, as you know, I didn't really talk about it much, but for your sake, I watched Santa Inc.
Yes, you
So
told
for
me that.
your sake, I watched Santa.
I already knew I wasn't going anywhere near it
That's
because
what I mean.
I've already seen enough clips of it to make me go, I will kill myself first.
There you go. So for your sake, I watched the entirety, all 8 episodes.
Go for it.
Oh, that's fucking. It is. Oh, okay.
As you said, it was like sandpaper on the arsehole.
I didn't. That's what you said, and I agreed with it. But that's not the way that I'm going.
Okay.
So there is one redeeming factor. No, there's.
No, you did say one.
I said one redeeming factor, and then there was 2 scenes that I liked. So the one redeeming factor of it is I really like the animation. The stop motion animation really worked well with it, and it's very fluid in that. And the coloring actually wasn't too bad either. So the lighting and everything was really good. So that's 2 things. Everything else, the screenplay, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Basically, he's had to try and, let's just say, purge his mind. It's when he wished he had one of those MIB flashes.
Yeah. So I had to purge my mind by watching Jurassic Park. You know, an actually good movie. And then I'll talk about the 2 things that I liked.
Yep.
Like the 2 moments that I liked. So what I mean by liked, there was one moment that I genuinely liked, and there was one moment that made me laugh.
Yep.
All right. So I was going to start with the shortest one, which is the one that made me laugh. And guess what? It was a fucking fart joke. And so out of all the jokes that they were trying to say and do throughout the entire fucking TV series, a fucking fart joke got me. And I was like, ha, monkey brain activates.
Yeah, and as you said, it's like you laughed at it and then went, shit, they got me.
Yeah, pretty much. but the reason why I got was like, well, again, because that was my monkey brain going, ooh, yeah. And
That's funny.
Exactly. I think there was like other fart jokes that were in it, but that one
it was just too well lined. It was too well set up.
Exactly, because like people aren't gonna really give a shit about spoilers, but I will say spoilers anyway, just because. Exactly. So it's basically the family begins to move back in with Candy, who's the main character, which is the elf.
Yep.
Right. And they're like, we're moving back in, and she's like, well, because you squandered all the money that you guys got, and it's like, no, we really just want to move back in with you, but also because we squandered all the money. So then they're like having a bit of a heartfelt moment, like, talking about, you're actually really good. And then her brother walks up to her and goes, look, Candy, I know we've had some, troubles between us, but all I've got to say is that Candy just instantly grabs him and like farts in his face. And he's like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Like, well, what the fuck are you doing? I was going to do that to you. Start punching each other, having a fight. And then he just goes up, grabs her, farts in her face. That's where I laugh.
And yeah. So yeah, it's serious monkey brain moment.
Yeah, and very, very monkey brain moment. So now I'm going to go to the scene, which honestly almost was redeeming, but then they fucked it up because of two episodes after it.
Yep.
So, Santa chooses his next successor, which wasn't Candy, it was Doug, the fat dude, right? And she's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" So Candy and Santa meet privately, and he goes to her and starts discussing why she wasn't the
successor.
Thank you. And it was because of the previous episode where Santa has a heart attack and he goes to the hospital, and Candy brings along children to sort of like, hey Santa, get well soon. And she's like, okay, time to start moving on. And then they start playing around with her, and she starts freaking out, going, hey, like, no, fuck off, kid. Like, go away, kids. Like,
yeah.
And Santa's looked at him and gone, oh, wait, you're not good with kids. So, and Santas are meant to be good with kids.
Yeah.
So there's no way for me to pick you as my successor because you're not good with kids. And she goes, well, I can learn. And he goes, no, that's not true. You can only you either have it or you don't have it. Look, what I'm saying is that you can't be Santa, but you are still going to be the number two. You are going to work everything in the background because you're an amazing worker. You know, you get shit done. You know, you're on such and such. So he's literally turning around and saying, look, you know, you're going to be Santa, but Doug is going to be the face because because, you know, kids look up to him in that. And so he gives this very, very well coherent reasoning of why he didn't choose Candy, which is really good reasoning because he really did think about it. And so you think that's where it would end because, you know, Candy would be like, you know, that actually makes sense. You know, I really appreciate it.
As you said, that's what made it almost seem redeeming.
And then, you know, Candy goes, you know what, Santa? Go fuck yourself. Walks off. 2 more episodes gone. Gets fucking ruined. Yeah.
Fucking hell, I didn't know it was that bad.
Oh, it was like, so by episode 6 is where that scene drops.
Yeah.
Right? And you think to yourself, well, you know, drop that bunch of lineage, agree with it, maybe have like 2-3 more minutes of the series of them now working together, building it up. No, they have to fucking she has to go, no, fuck you, walks off. It's the 2 more episodes where, you know, she basically starts to blackmail Santa because she learns that he's actually corrupt as fuck.
So they had to destroy Santa even after that.
So now they had to destroy Santa's credibility.
Yeah, I can see how it's like, oh, it was redeemable, and then they went and fucked it.
Yeah, well, because then she found out basically, like, you know, Santa was taking bribes from rich parents to put their kids on the good list. He was feeding methamphetamine-filled chocolates to the reindeers to perform. Yeah, that's an actual part.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're like, oh, okay, so there's not going to be a female elf Santa, so we're going to ruin his reputation.
And also, there was a fucking scene where the previous successor was Doug, the black guy.
Yeah.
No, Brent, his name was. And so he fucks off to go work for Amazon, right? And then, you know, such and such. By the 7th episode, they're literally at Candy goes to fucking Brent's house by stealing the sleigh, flies there, such and such, and they start talking, like, you know. And they start fucking, like, licking the asshole of fucking Amazon. Like, you know, giving it a nice clean. They're literally like, oh, you know, fucking Amazon's amazing and all that kind of crap. Oh, yeah, no, they're like, oh, who needs it? Like, you know, Santa's such a... But Amazon these days, like, yeah.
Seth, how much did Amazon pay you?
Oh, it wasn't even... No, Seth had nothing... He wasn't even a producer on it, I don't think.
thought, no, he was a writer.
No.
I thought he was.
No, it's not. No.
Producers of Santa Inc. How much do they?
It would have been the writer, the director, and maybe the producers of it. Yeah.
Yeah, there would have been a lot of money changing hands.
Oh
there.
Yeah, well, because it was on Amazon Prime as well, so they had to lick the asshole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but they did like a thorough job of it. They did.
Yeah, Amazon. How about this? That sort of shit you put in the background. Just give us a 2nd season of Invincible. Oh yeah. And what I'm looking forward to next year, 2nd season of Vinland Saga.
Yeah. So what else is there? So there's this there's Junior, who was Rudolph Jr.
Yep.
Right. He's a complete asshole throughout the whole thing. And there's actually a moment where he reveals is that, like, he was in love with this elf that was many years ago, but she rejected him to go shack up with, as he says, like, shack up with a fucking coal miner, who happens to be fucking Candy's fucking father. so Rudolph Jr. and Candy's mother were almost a fucking thing. Yeah. There's a weird sexual scene involving Candy and Easter Bunny's son.
Oh God.
Where they're sort of like rubbing each other's ears.
Oh God.
That fucking plot line was fucking shit. Because it was a 1 episode fucking thing where so Candy goes to fucking Easter Island to go have an interview with Peter Rabbit to have become CEO of Peter Rabbit Industries or Easter Industries and that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the father was, and then, you know, such thing, father's evil, then the son decides to start forming like a resistance / coup against his father, right? They help Candy escape the island because the rest of these brothers, like 400 brothers and sisters, start fucking turning evil and shit, right? So they're like, okay, well, I have to stay back and fight for the resistance and all that. Like, it's starting to brew and all that kind of stuff. Oh, okay, fair enough. She gets back, turns on the fucking news, TV again. Oh, the resistance are over. They've already killed the father. They've toppled the fucking statue of him, like Saddam statue. Like, literally, within the span of like 2 minutes, they were like, oh, this is like maybe if you were going to do like a season 2 or 3 or whatever, this is maybe like an interesting concept to come back to. No, instantly done.
Yeah, probably because they realised about halfway through that they weren't going to get a season 3.
No, these guys clearly thought they were going to get another season.
Oh, God.
Because it literally ends on a cliffhanger.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. So there's a scene...
Yeah, it's not getting a second season.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a little... Candy kills Rudolph by accident.
Why do you got to do my boy bad like that?
Well, again, remember, he's been an insufferable prick. Like, he's constantly berating Candy.
Yeah.
Like, calling... Like, just absolutely demeaning her and all that kind of stuff. And he's, like, laying on the road dying because he's running... Because he got stuck in traffic... Because his driver got him stuck in traffic, so he had to fucking start running to make it to Slade because it's on Christmas Eve, right? And he started running, and Kenny goes and hits him with the car, and he's slowly like just dying on the fucking side of the road. And he's like, "Oh, you gotta fucking help me, you bitch!" Fucking like such. And she goes, "Oh, okay," and then she's like, "Oh, well, you know what? You're just a fucking caribou." And he's like, "Oh," instantly, just like, "Oh, so why aren't you calling for help?" And yeah. And then she just watches him fucking die, and then gets in the car and drives off. Then the end of the episode, his fucking nose starts glowing in the snow. So it's like, the cliffhanger of him. Oh, he's not actually dead.
He'll come back as Terminator Rudolph.
Oh, if only. Yeah, well, that was an absolute dog shit.
Burn it down, Rudolph. Burn it down.
Yeah, so I can definitely see why it was not getting a fucking second season. Because it is fucking terrible.
Yeah, there was no way I was going to watch it.
Yeah, so I watched all the episodes. Like, even by episode 1, I was like, I don't want to watch this. But I was like...
Even after the first episode, you were like, nah.
Nah, I was done. So yeah, then like I said, I had to cleanse my fucking mind of it. So I decided to watch the Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park 1, as you said.
Yeah.
Then you watch number 2, which ain't too bad, but then you watch number 3 as well.
Yeah, then watch number 3. So I was like, oh man, why did I watch it? And I knew why, because
you had to finish the series.
I had to finish the trilogy of it. So I was like, yeah. So why not? And then I was like, okay, now I have to fucking scrub my mind of number 3 because fuck me, that was a terrible one. So,
that's when you went to the show that...
No. So then I watched The Thing.
Oh, yeah, you watched the original
Oh,
thing.
that was so good. Then, like I told you, I had...
multiple Mandela effects.
I had 2 Mandela effects in that movie. 2. Because what I remember was both the opening scene and the ending scene. And the opening scene for me, I remember, was a man running through a snowstorm. That's what I remember from the 1982 thing. John Carpenter's thing, right? In this one, it was literally the doll running through the snow and the dude just trying to shoot it with a gun. And then the end of it was when it's Kurt Russell's character, McCready, and I can't remember the other actor, but Childs, and they're the last 2 survivors. And what I remember was Childs giving him, Kurt Russell, or McCready's the bottle and having him drink it, and him tensing up. But what in the movie was Kurt Russell's giving it to it and him drinking, and Kurt Russell's just looked down and started laughing a little bit. So I had 2 fucking Mandela effects. I had 2 separate fucking, what the fuck? So now
that's just your memory playing tricks on you.
Now I have to do some research because it's going to be like the fucking 28 Days Later fucking situation.
Yeah.
Where you sort of say, this is the ending. I'm like, no, this is the ending. He's like, yeah, no, you watched this theatrical cut. I watched the director's cut.
Yeah, but let's face it, we agreed with that.
It was the theatrical cut because it's the one that everyone saw.
You still owe me $50, by the way.
I'll get it to you fucking eventually.
I'm not letting that go. You are aware of this.
I'm going to talk about The Man in the Castle, but I think I've talked long enough. Yeah. So I'm going to give you a fucking chance to talk about something.
Oh, I've been going on an anime binge, something shocking.
Okay.
So. Like every night, I have watched an entire 12-episode series.
Yeah, so?
Good point. Look who I'm talking to.
Yeah, but that's a good achievement.
So well, I'm keeping up to date with Demon Slayer. the new series. Oh, yeah, the new one that's coming out. Episodes are getting released, I think, every Sunday. I also finished. Crap, what was it? I'm watching. They're just isekais.
Is that all that's out lately?
Oh, that's mainly what's out there. Like, what was the one I just finished watching? I'd have to go through. Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
It's an isekai, and it's like, once again, it's like a whole school gets transferred into another, the whole class gets transferred, actually, no way, it was a school. Whole school gets transferred into another world.
Into a fantasy world.
And they had to team up and all that before they got, like, teleported, and it's like, if you don't team up, you'll get put somewhere safe. So everyone teams up, and the one fat loner kid was like, shit, I'm screwed. And he's like, God's turned around after he's teleported and like, oh, you're on your own. I'm going to give you something special. And it doesn't say what it is, and then teleports him. And he becomes OP as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I already got that as soon as you said, like, the one lone kid. Like, everyone else said it, except for the one person was like, okay, yep, fair enough.
Yeah, he becomes OP as a motherfucker. But I watched, before that, what was it? It sucks that Restaurant to Another World, I have to wait until God knows when for that one.
If it does get another one.
Yeah, if it gets to season 3.
Yeah, the way things look, though,
Yeah.
it's like, here's one season, you're done.
No, it already had 2 seasons.
Okay.
It was fucking good. I loved it. And they did end it on a cliffhanger as well. I was like, ooh, more. And it's another cooking show. Go fucking figure. Yeah. I can never cook commercially again, but I love cooking anime. It's like Shokugeki no Soma, fucking any day of the week. Shit, yeah. Like, yeah, it's basically fucking fan service as well, but it's fucking funny.
Yep.
And also I can relate to a lot of it just with general knowledge and all that because they actually did their research. Now I'm watching the assassin getting reincarnated into another world. I've just watched 2 episodes of that. I'll be watching the rest of them when I finish this. I'm thinking of going through Afueta again because season 2's coming. Season 2's coming. It's like, ooh, boy, bring it. What else? There's also another one that, I'm waiting until the final or the second half of Attack on Titan gets released of their final season before I'm just going to go binge watch the whole fucking thing again.
Yeah.
Reincarnated as a Slime's done for the time being. It will be getting another season. There's a few. I've just been going back, like, I've been going through them, like, over the past 2 weeks, I've watched probably about 10 series.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
You fucking weeb.
Like you can talk.
Yeah, but I'm not that bad anymore.
I don't watch, like, it's only, actually,
no, trust me, you watch more anime than I do.
Yeah, it wouldn't be 10. How many days off have I had over the past 2 weeks? Okay, about 6 series.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah, because I just find something. It's like, oh, this piques my interest. It's like, yeah, okay, binge watch.
No, I'm very, I'm way too particular about what I want to watch these days.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so like I started watching Man in the High Castle for the first time last night, and that's been on my like watch list for like months because I've heard like good things about it. I've read the synopsis of it.
Yeah, I honestly thought you had already. I honestly thought you had already started watching that when you were doing the asset protection, like ages ago.
No, I didn't. Unfortunately,
you were thinking about it.
I wasn't, but then like I said, I just kept putting it off and off, and I was like, what do I want to watch? And I saw that on my watch. It was like, you know what, I might actually give it a watch. First episode's a banger. Straight off, it hooked me. Straight away. You couldn't, like... It's like one of the hardest things to do with me.
Is hook you.
Hook me on the first episode. It usually takes about maybe 3 or 4 episodes to hook me. First episode, hooked me. Second episode, hooked me. Third episode, I really liked it. The ending didn't hook me.
Yeah.
But it still was like, I've got to keep
But
watching.
yeah, it's got you hooked to a point, and it's like, I'm going to keep going.
Oh, fuck it. Well, I'm invested in this now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to look, like, so much of it's so good. Like, the first episode literally ends on, like, you know, like an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
Ooh.
But it's better than an M. Night Shyamalan twist.
Ooh.
That's how fucking good it was. It literally caught me. And I can...
Because give premises as well, please. Or would that ruin it a bit?
No, I can give the premise of it.
Yeah, okay, well, like, for, like, I don't know, people like me, maybe, that have no idea.
Yeah, so The Man in the High Castle is set in a alternative 1960 United States, where it's split into 3 zones. The Japanese Pacific states on the western half. On the eastern half is the American-German Reich. And the
Sieg Heil.
Yeah, they literally go around doing Sieg Heils and everything. Like, the American flag is literally, the Star Spangled Banner, but instead of the stars, it's literally the swastika. So, and the middle zone, which is like the American Rockies, like Colorado and that, is all like a neutral zone, but a buffer state between the two.
Yeah.
So, because there's a bit of because obviously, so why do I say that? It's obviously because the Germans and the Japanese won World War II.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. So as you can kind of figure, based on what I just
said. They won World War II, but they're still a little iffy with each other.
Well, so obviously they had this alliance, but now there's this uneasy tension between them.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to say it without spoiling much about it. Because I really like.
It's one of those ones you got to watch.
You got it. Like, I highly recommend watching it.
Okay.
So I would like. It's me when I give a recommendation.
Yeah.
you know it's good.
Well, wait until I've finished my
when you finish
anime binge.
Yeah, but like I'm like
anime mood.
So that's what I mean. So it's set in like 1960s America under German and Japanese occupation, and there's basically a resistance. And it's about this resistance is. Like they really want to catch him because they are somehow able to like destroy what the Germans and Japanese have done and sort of bring up freedom.
I'm getting flashbacks. You don't need to spoil anything else. I'm getting flashbacks of it, of trailers and shit like that.
Yeah, which is weird because like when you watch it, you and I will discuss it. Even after the first episode, you and I can discuss something about which is like, what the fuck is going on already? Yeah. In the first episode, I'm already like, what the fuck is going on with the resistance?
Fuck. What was the? There was a fucking There was a fucking show I remember from years ago, and it had like. It was good cast, but yeah, sometimes the storylines went fucking batshit sideways. Like alternate universe and shit like that. Had fucking this is gonna I have to because it's gonna bug me, and the only way I know to directly link it, is it had the guy that played Joey from Dawson's Creek. Okay,
so you're just gonna look up
Yeah, I'm going to look up the actor, go through his things.
Filmography or discography, you know. Yeah.
Oh, not Joey. Who's the fucking other one then? Okay, so yeah, it wasn't Joey because that's played by fucking Katie Holmes. No. Back. No. Pacey. Joshua Jackson.
Yep.
So Joshua Jackson, Wikipedia, and this is the really easy part because I know it was a big series. It was around for quite a while.
Yeah.
Career, no, it'll be in filmography. No, that's just movies, isn't it? No, wait, it should be at the. Yeah, here we go, TV.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Fringe. It had the...
No, I've never heard of Fringe.
Maybe
I'm younger than you.
Yeah, it was 2008 to 2013.
Yeah, I still didn't watch it.
But yeah, like Fringe is one of those ones where it's like really out there and everything like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it also had... I keep on forgetting his name. Yeah, one fucking like really good actor in it that's like in fucking everything.
Like a big time actor.
John Noble.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it had John Noble in it.
Jesus.
It was like big actor that is in fucking everything. Like John Noble was like, yeah, okay, that'll do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that one's as well. It's just like alternate reality. There's. It was just fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the sound of it, like Man in the High Castle is like a lot of shit to wrap your head around. That's what I was originally going for.
And it's not like a lot of it is straightforward. But the thing is, though, the way dialogue is so delivered, there's never like big drops of exposition.
Yeah, it's
ever.
little snippets just here and there.
Like one great example is that there's never like anything talking about the war.
Yep.
Like there's nothing like, oh, back in this time, such and such. There'll be just like a random snippet of like, talking about like, oh, well, look what the Germans did like when they nuked fucking Washington. And that's just like a random throwaway line. That's what, and so now you start to build the lore in your head by just
just following these little snippets.
Yeah, they're just talking like normal, but it's just like, oh my god, like,
yeah, it doesn't give the audience any references. It's just when they talk, they just talk normally.
Like I said, there's no exposition dumps.
Yeah,
there's barely any exposition when it comes to shit like that. Like anything to do with lore, you'll see it, you will hear it from a snippet. It's so great. And that's what I love about it. It's great fucking lighting, great fucking cinematography. The actors are in a fucking, right for the fucking job.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta watch it whenever you get the chance to, man. Only because I want someone to talk to about it with. Shit.
Well, Man in the High Castle, you have a new fan.
Oh, fuck you, Oh, God. Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, we still have yet to see No Way Home because busy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, been absolutely busy.
Problem is the spoilers are starting to come out.
Oh,
you're starting to see a lot more spoilers coming out.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, it has been adequate amount of time between.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. So it's like, I can understand why they're starting to.
We really need to go see it.
Yeah, we do.
Probably next week.
Probably next week. Yeah, definitely
It's been long enough, so
yeah, definitely not this week. Yeah,
no, definitely not this week. But yeah, probably go see it next week. We'll probably try and see it Monday.
Something like that. Yeah.
Try to see it Monday.
You'll try to see it Monday.
Okay. So yeah, then we'll go see it, and then we'll talk like a motherfucker about it, and yeah, it'll be definitely a spoiler cast.
Yeah.
When we do that. Other movies that are coming out. I actually saw a list that movies for 2022.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give you a rundown.
And I will turn around and say, just based on title alone, if it's going to be good or shit.
Okay.
All right.
Avatar 2. That's one straight away. Like, sits up, and then it's like, hang on a second. Sit back down.
Who's directing it? That's going to be...
Nah, we both know who will probably be directing it because it's his baby.
I'm going to go...
It's Cameron.
I'm going to say shit. Because it was a beautiful, spectacular film.
Oh, when it came out, it was fucking insane.
Yeah, but the story was shit.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to go shit on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm half-half, but it's my sort of style.
Yeah.
Love and Thunder.
I reckon that would be good. I reckon.
Yeah, well, it's Taika Waititi again, and same with Thor Ragnarok. Like, the best thing that Taika Waititi did was let Chris just go nuts with his comedy chops.
But this is also a passing of the torch film as well. So it'd be good to see, what's her name?
Natalie Portman.
See how she takes up on the mantle, which will be interesting.
Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange of Wonder.
No, shit.
Morbius.
Oh, 100% shit.
Yeah, I'm still giving Morbius. I'm going to give Morbius a chance. I'm just going to be interested.
Yeah, fair enough.
One we both are going to agree it's going to be fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, 100% great. Yeah.
Easily. Wakanda Forever. Where Siri takes over the mantle of Black Panther.
I reckon that'll be good.
Jurassic World Dominion.
Shit.
Uncharted.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Black Adam.
Shit.
Even with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I hate Dwayne The Rock. He's a shit actor.
The Flash. and they're getting Justice League Flash to
shit.
Yep.
Shit.
Aquaman 2.
Shit.
A Buzz Lightyear movie from Toy Story.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
The next Fantastic Beasts.
That actually looks pretty good, but I'm going to still say shit.
The Batman.
That
looks really good.
That looks good. Like, but I don't like how Robin Pattinson's portraying Bruce Wayne.
I've seen more trailers for it. It actually doesn't he looks like he plays it pretty well.
Yeah, no, just Bruce Wayne looks like an emo piece of shit.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne looks like an emo piece of shit, but it looks like he plays Batman.
I'm just saying, I just don't like the way they've portrayed Bruce Wayne. That's
I didn't actually know this until just the other day in Mission Impossible 7.
Yeah, it's still going to be good.
I
reckon this is the one that's going to space.
Okay. The Lost City.
The Lost City?
Yep, it's it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a it is Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. It looks like a remake of, almost looks like a remake of Romancing the Stone.
Yeah, shit.
One that's obviously going to be a good one. There's no ifs or buts about that. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
There's a new Scream movie coming out.
Shit.
Top Gun Maverick.
That's going to be good. Fuck yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah. One called Moonfall, and it's actually the planet crashing to Earth. I mean, the moon crashing to Earth.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah. This is going to make you giggle.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a movie coming out called Nope. Nope.
Okay. Read me, can you read a synopsis of that?
I'll see if there is one. Nope is an upcoming American horror film written and directed and produced by Jordan Peele under his Monkey Paw Productions banner. The film stars Daniel Kaluuya, Stephen Yeun. It doesn't really give me a synopsis of it, but it looks honestly like the actual thing just looks like a cloud hovering really low with almost like a kite tail coming out of it.
Yeah, nope. I'm going based on...
Nope.
I'm literally going based off the fucking name. That's what I mean. If I literally walked into a cinema and I seen what movies are coming out, and I saw Nope, I'd be like, exactly, and walked off.
Oh, God.
What?
They're doing a remake of Death on the Nile.
Yeah, they now said it like fucking...
The untitled Mario film. Give it a shot. Or so...
I reckon it's going to be shit.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't want to hear fucking Seth Rogen as fucking Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shit.
There's a new Minions movie coming out.
Nope, shit.
There's Halloween Ends.
Nah, shit.
There's actually one coming out called The Northman that looks actually pretty good.
The Northman.
Yeah.
That sounds like Vikings.
Yeah. Written by Eggers, an Icelandic poet and novelist. Written by Eggers and Icelandic poet and novelist Sjón Sigurðsson.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Northman is described as a grounded story set in Iceland at the turn of the 10th century that centers on Nordic prince who seeks revenge for the death of his father.
Oh, that sounds interesting. That actually sounds pretty good.
And I think it's actually got one of the Skarsgård boys.
Yeah, nice. Okay, I'll give it. That's going to be good, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got one of the Skarsgård boys in it. Super Pets, kid movie. Oh God, they're making a Legally Blonde 3
with Reese Witherspoon.
I'll check. Yes. She's a producer,
but she's not acting in it.
If
she's acting in it, it'll be good.
Unless I actually go properly into it, I wouldn't be able to see. But yeah, right now she's producing it.
Okay.
They're doing Hocus Pocus 2 of all things.
Oh no, I don't want to see Sarah. I don't want to see that fucking horse in that movie, man.
They're doing a Hocus Pocus 2.
Fucking Sarah, don't tell me she's in it. Don't tell me the fucking Sarah Jessica Parker, the racehorse, is in it.
Not sure. Wait. They're all reprising their roles.
Oh, fuck. No. Bad. Nope.
Including-
Disney, why?
We're almost at the end. Jackass Forever, probably the final Jackass one ever.
Yeah, this is basically a big tribute to fucking, what dude died?
Oh,
The guy who car crashed.
yeah. No, that was the big tribute was because they've actually already had a Jackass movie after his death.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think they have.
Yes, they have.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Because there was Jackass 1 and 2, and then there was Jackass 3D, and then that was nothing in between. I don't...
Oh, there's a Batgirl movie coming.
Okay. Is it based off the,
Give me a sec. Batgirl, upcoming American superhero, based on Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. Produced by DC Films and Burr Productions for the streaming service HBO Max is intended to be an installment in the DC extended universe.
Yeah, because Barbara Gordon, that means that's not fucking AW's fucking Batgirl.
Yeah.
So Batwoman, sorry, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it'll be Batgirl, the one where Joker shoots her in the spine.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking it's not the Ruby Rose one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, if it's Barbara Gordon, it's gonna be.
Yeah, and there's also a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
I'm right there with you.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll go back to the Jackass thing for a second.
Yeah, I swear, because I only remember Jackass 1, 2, 3D, and that was it. And Jackass Forever's. They announced it like fucking years ago.
Yeah.
It was like a year or two
And
after.
I just remember his name. His name was Peter Dunn.
Peter Dunn, yeah, the one who died in the car crash.
Yeah. Okay, so Jackass the movie, Jackass 2, Jackass 2.5, Jackass 3D, 3.5. Oh.
So I remember
Yeah, and then there was Knoxville and Bad Grandpa.
Mm.
And now it's Jackass Forever.
Yeah, because I remember 2.5 and 3.5 were basically
all the extra shit.
Yeah, all
fuck, some of those, all the stunts that didn't make it in the film, and by God, some of them mad.
Yeah, you can only ever watch them on the DVD. Didn't even get cinema release because they're these stunts were too fucked up for the. It's like, what do you mean they're too fucked up for?
No, I loved the background scenes of because there were quite a few times in Jackass. I think it was 2.5 or 3.5 where Johnny Knoxville actually had his daughter on set.
Yeah.
And she's like, and you actually hear her going, "Dad, what the hell are you doing?"
Yeah, that was the 2.5 because that was the ending musical.
Yeah, you just have his own daughter just ripping into him. It was brilliant.
I know, because I know what scene it was, because it's during the ending musical, and there's a scene which is the end of it basically, where Johnny Knoxville has to stand in a spot. That's all he has to do. And he has to let this fake barn fall. And he's meant to go through the window.
Oh, yeah, and it smacks him on the back.
Well, because what he does is he looks up, he freaks out.
Yeah.
And then he starts to run. And she's like... And that's when she's only like a tiny little girl.
Yeah,
She's like,
she was only like 6 years old.
Yeah, Dad, what are you doing, you idiot? She's like, just ripping into him.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, I remember. So I know...
I will say I have seen behind the scenes footage with Knoxville and his daughter, and he loves that girl more than anything on the face of the planet.
Of course, yeah.
Like he's the only he turns around and say the only reason why I'm so careful with these stunts to make it they're gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But why there will never be a serious injury is because I want to go home to her.
Yeah. So they obviously, and they take a lot of care in a lot of stuff that they do.
Until like my favorite in 2.5 was scaring the crap out of Bam McGrath with the fake snake. Oh no, wait, they actually in the horse trailer and they threw in the actual King Cobra. And he was so scared.
They didn't throw him in there, so he was meant to be in a wind tunnel.
Oh yeah, and he got blown throwback. They closed the doors and threw in the King Cobra.
Yeah,
and he went batshit sideways.
Yeah. And then they kept fucking with him constantly.
And then that whole day they were fucking with him.
Yeah, even outside his car, what they got was like a very thin piece of plywood. Dug holes near his fucking car, covered the fucking ground with the plywood, then buried it with the dirt, and he's just standing like all pissed, takes a step, goes through it, lifts it up.
Everyone's fucking with me today.
He just fucking...
Yeah, he's actually said that was the worst day of filming because everyone just wanted to fuck with me.
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes you're the one that fucks with people, sometimes you're the one that gets fucked with.
There's the other Bam Margera moment where he's doing the Rocky moments where he's like throwing the water in their face and punching them, and he goes through the fucking one of the trailers, and they've covered it with the fake with carpet, but it's just a big fucking hole with like fake snakes in it. So he falls into it. He's like, oh, they're just fake snakes, and then they just come along, start throwing real snakes into it.
Yeah, he's deathly terrified. Or like I can understand. Yeah, biggest thing is like why you can understand he didn't do the fucking anaconda ball pit.
Oh yeah,
that was bad.
Well, fucking Johnny's fucking arms got fucked.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, anacondas might be constrictors. Yeah. Don't mean shit. Their teeth are like half an inch long.
Yeah. Okay, so out of all the movies, what moment almost made you throw up just by watching it? Because I know what mine was.
Horse milk.
Oh, where they get the horse to fuck the fake vagina, and then they then fucking Steve-O just drinks the horse cum.
Yep, that one I gagged.
My one was the sweatsuit cocktail.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
It made it even worse because, like, they're not getting the fucking sweat they want. So they just get fucking... What's the name of the fat dude?
Preston,
yeah. So they get Preston after they, obviously they get him because he's the fatty, so the most sweatiest and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we can't get the fucking sweat going through the fucking thing and all that kind of stuff. Here we go. Just take off your fucking underwear. There you go.
Or what about the fart mask, and next thing you know, you find out Preston did the fucking put a fucking log in it.
I love that because it's just like you just see Steve-O. I love the face he does.
One I loved was the fucking giant hand.
Oh, yes.
When it hit fucking Lil fella.
No, it didn't hit Wee Man.
Oh yeah, he ducked it. It was just like, oh yeah, Bam, he just put on his ass.
Yeah. Bam literally goes that to that. Because Wee Man's just like, he's laughing, and he's like, hey Bam, hey, high five, boom.
There was I remember the one that made me lose my fucking shit.
Yeah.
The bungee.
Oh, the bungee cord tied to the dick?
No.
Oh, is it the fucking...
The Preston and the wee man...
Yeah,
Wee man jumps off. Preston's on the bungee. He's like, pulls Preston off. You see Preston go down, and then just Wee man gets yanked straight the fuck down as hard as he could, straight into the water.
Yeah, that was tied to his dick.
No, they were in full outfits.
Yeah, and it was tied to his dick.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. They had the harness on and everything, but a part of it was tied to Preston's dick.
Oh.
Why do you think Preston was... There's the scene where he's like literally shaking when he's drinking a bottle of water. Why do you think it's that? Because it's literally tied to his dick.
But yeah, like the bit that made me lose my shit. Yeah, when he just goes, when you see Preston fall past him, and next you know the line's tight, and he just goes, Foop.
Yeah, because you see, so yeah, Wee Man goes down. He goes back up. Preston starts going down. Preston goes down faster. It's just like, and you see, we went boom,
just straight gets dragged down so quick.
Yeah, I thought you would. Yeah,
that always makes me lose my shit.
Yeah, because I thought you were talking about the other bungee moment where it was the fucking porta potty bungee.
Oh, that was horrid.
Yeah, you see just Steve-O afterward. He's just like,
Oh, what about fucking. What's his name? England on the fucking the fire hose radio.
Oh yeah, he fucking busted his ass.
Yeah, fucking bleeding ass because he's just holding on. It's like my ass.
Did you? My scene. One of my favorite moments with Dave England was where he just walks into the hardware store and takes the shit.
Yeah, as he said, as he himself said, he can basically shit on command.
Yeah, well, that was actually that was the second attempt at it. The first attempt, he shat himself because he really needed to go, so they were driving to the fucking thing, and he's like, no, he shits himself. And then the second one, they actually get to the store, he's walking around and just...
Or the one that made me cringe a little bit because I know I understand how much pain it would have caused.
Yep.
When Bam McGrath got his ass branded.
Oh yeah. He got a like holographic dick because he just wouldn't stand.
Yeah, that's something. It's like he shouldn't have been standing. You put him on the ground, you hold him down, and you go.
Yeah. There was also the time when they went to Japan.
Oh, there was snorting wasabi.
Snorting wasabi and that.
Yeah, that can kill you.
Yeah. The butt chug. The fireworks that were put into Steve-O's ass tied to Chris Pontius's dick.
Every time. I'm sorry, Dad.
The fucking one where they go to India and Steve-O puts a leech on his eye.
Oh yeah, that was bad. Yeah, even the guy that was doing the leech therapy went, "Yeah, you can do this. I'm not."
Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah. There's also where Steve-O Pontius was like laying on the ground. It was the guy with the world's longest fucking fingernails, and they were like the gnarliest fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then pours a beer on, and it's just.
Yeah, or like I find it amusing. It's like when it was Bam, Knoxville, and Pontius in front of the crowd control.
I was literally about to talk about that one.
And it's like his Bam and all that, all protected goggles, all done up and everything like that, like turning the back and everything. Johnny Knoxville was just facing it with his hand over his face.
No, he had goggles on.
Oh, but yeah, and his fan. Okay, so
no, I don't think he was even covering his. He was just covering his junk.
Oh, but like, oh god damn it! It's like, and then he walks up and it's like, "Is this okay? Is this okay?" It's like, "Yep, no, we're all good."
Yeah, yeah. Like Bam, like I remember because they did like the test one first just to show what it did, and Bam was just like, "Nah, fuck this."
I think his exact things were he as he pulled off the ear mufflers, he was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah,
and just walked away.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. And just walked away. And then it's like, then you see him in the background discussing, it's like, "This gives me 2 outs. I'll do this. It gives me 2 outs."
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. 2 outs, done. Because that's obviously what they like. It's like if they do something really bad and they organise it's like, okay, how many outs do I get? What can I say no to?
Yeah.
And he's like, this one gives me 2 outs. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, but then you got to strategically, you got to think
you got to really strategically fucking.
Well, you got to also think it's like, is it what could be worse than this? That's what
with them fucking anything.
Well, that's the thing. It's like there's nothing that could be there's like it's really a big dice roll.
Like I would honestly, I would have done the Bam McGrath and gone, "Yep, this gives me 2 outs,"
Yeah.
but I would have done it.
I mean, I know where I would have used one of mine, and that would have been the fucking toy car up the arse.
You would have used that
to get out of that.
Mate, I would have done that just to give myself an out of something that I know would be worse.
A toy car up your ass.
With enough lubes, anything's possible.
They did it with fucking lube.
Trust me, there's
no like
considering you're saying that. Considering half the shit they do, a toy car up the worst ass would be worse than 90% of what they do.
Yeah. I would not do a toy car up the ass.
Oh, mate.
You know how fucking damaging that could be to to your asshole? Because you got to remember, it's a little toy car, but then they got like the little mirrors and that, and like all the little bits and bobs and shit.
Yeah, I would have taken the toy and given myself an out. Because considering some of the shit they do, yeah, I would have taken the fucking out.
Yeah. But
nah, I would have gone one further and go, okay, we'll go with Elf on a Shelf. The little fucking stuffed toy, and like, let's see him X-ray that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually can't. It's gonna be good, and it's also good. Like when
they're getting old, those boys.
Yeah. Well, this is clearly the last one.
Yeah, this has to be the last one. They're getting too old for it.
And
their body can't take the damage.
Yeah. Well, and it's also good because like Steve-O's off the drugs and all that kind of shit now.
Yeah.
So he's looked a lot better since he's got off the drugs.
Oh, him and his fucking human bait.
Oh,
fish hook through the cheek.
Oh, and then just swimming with the sharks.
Dead and
They were like little.
Dead
They were like
and-
little reef sharks. They were. They
Yeah.
weren't. They,
Yeah, and like unless they're stirred up, like reef
Yeah.
sharks aren't that bad unless they get stirred
yeah.
up.
I'm just trying to, like, I'm looking at them thinking, I can't remember. I think they were only just reef sharks because they weren't like tigers or bulls. And they
Yeah.
definitely weren't like white tips or anything.
Yeah, the main three sharks you never want to swim with: tigers, obviously,
Yeah.
bulls, great whites, so. Great whites, you can,
I wouldn't, oh, yeah, but I also wouldn't swim with a white tip.
or a thresher,
Eh.
and definitely not a hammerhead.
Oh, yeah, they're all assholes.
Definitely not a hammerhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, hammerheads are vicious little evil bastards.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What time is it?
Let's
anyway?
face it, the worst one's tigers.
Oh, yeah, tigers 100%.
They'll eat fucking anything. 10:30.
Yeah, we've been going for about an hour or so.
Over an hour, because I came out here pretty much, like just after 9 o'clock, I think. So we'll move on to games then.
Yeah, we'll move on. Yeah, I've been playing. So what do you? Obviously Kingdoms.
Yeah, I finished all Witcher 3, so now I've moved on to Kingdoms of Alamar. Now I'm going through all the story and everything, and it's once I do all the main shit, then I do all the DLCs.
Yeah.
So I'm doing all the main shit, I'll do the other 2 DLCs, and I'll save that one for last.
Yeah. I've been just playing a little bit of Jurassic World 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a much better game than the first one.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you end up getting it?
Yeah, I actually got around to get it. I was like, I've been putting it off for a while because I'm like, well, it's number 2. It's probably just the same. It's just like, they just wanted more cash. No, there's a big improvement on it.
Big improvement?
Oh, fuck yeah. You can actually, so in the first one, you basically had to build like so many of the hatcheries.
Yep.
But then I found out like an easier way to do it, which was like literally build like one hatchery off in the distance and then just fly over with a helicopter, tranquilize it, and then haul it to your pen. It just made it easier. This one, you can actually just transfer it straight from the fucking hatchery without releasing it. And the good thing as well is you can release multiple dinosaurs at once. So you can, so you make batches of eggs and then you release them together.
Instead of just single one at a time.
Yeah, because there's a lot of dinosaurs that need to be part of groups or herds.
Yeah.
So instead of having to, cook up one at a time, and then you're basically on a race behind the clock, because if you don't get it in time, they start to panic and they start getting discomfort. So they start attacking the fence, and then they get out of the fence and blah blah blah.
And then we've seen movies to see what happens.
Yeah. So but then it just makes it more pain in the ass because then you have to start doing management and all.
Yeah.
No, you can just I can just get 6 velociraptors, boom, straight in.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Because they're a pack animal, so boom, my packs are ready. And then now they live in sort of live in like territories and that.
Mm.
So I can have like a whole bunch of like, different, obviously dinosaurs in the same pen, but they will encompass like different areas of the pen, but then they may cross section somewhere. So that means I can tailor, the environment more to their territories instead of having to try and balance it all in one big pen. So all these Triceratops stick into this side of the pen. Okay, well then it means I can just focus on that side of the pen for them and then give them what they need over there. It's just
makes things a whole lot
and
easier.
plus, like, they've added more, more buildings, more ways to do management. It's honestly great improvement. It is a great improvement.
I am currently dreading February.
What's coming in February?
What's not coming in February, besides from the fact I just really need a PS5.
Oh, okay.
Because I really need a PS5 because we got 3 big releases coming out.
Ragnarok, Forbidden West.
In February alone, and Ragnarok's been pushed back.
Oh, got pushed back, did it?
Yes. Dying Light 2.
Yep.
Forbidden West.
Yep.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, yeah.
3 games that all 3 I'm interested in getting.
PS5
all 3 of them I want on PS5.
Yep.
Like Dying Light 2 and Elden Ring I could get on PC. My PC will run it. Same with Dying Light, PC will run it.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero West also coming to PS4 and PS5, but honestly, I'm going to get it. I want it on next gen.
Dude, you might just have to fork the 1200 to a scalper. You just might have to at this rate.
Yeah, I'm not willing to do that just yet.
Okay. How about we go find someone to rob then?
Okay.
Okay, we'll go rob someone.
Ding 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 ding.
Why are we doing the? We're not gonna make it squeal like a pig. For fuck's sake, what did you do?
Good point. That's just a bonus.
Oh god. All right, we're not gonna rob anyone now because of that.
Okay, we'll probably end it on that one. But yeah, there's quite a few games coming out I'm gonna be looking forward to, but I need a PS5 for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lead us out.
You want me to lead us out? Okay.
Well, you always lead out. I
point.
start, you finish.
Oh, yeah, because I got the sexy voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for watching or listening to The Standard Drink with your hosts, Brendan and Bo.
Yeah, so don't forget to leave a like on the video, comment underneath, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow us on our socials, which is Twitter, Instagram, follow us on our Twitch channel. And
whenever we manage to do anything on Twitch. Yeah,
which, it's probably going to be in the next couple of months. I was going to do it within the next couple of months, but then obviously I'll have to buy a new car, so...
Yeah, it was going to be your new PC, but he's getting a new car first because his old one's dying and he can't keep on using mine.
Yeah, exactly. So and I think a car's a little bit more important than a PC at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they cost about the same anyway, so...
Yeah, if you get a cheap car.
Oh, well, the car that I want to get is only about like $9,000.
Yeah, but can you imagine the PC you can get for $9,000? Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's way too expensive and way too
That motherfucker will have 2 RX-30s.
Dude, I'm gonna have to build. We'll probably have to build like a coal power plant just to fucking run that motherfucker. Just have you out there shoveling the fucking coal.
Me? Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck off. Like what?
You shovel your own shit.
What do you want me to put the little coal plant in here? I'll just fucking carbon monoxide poison myself.
No great loss.
Yeah, fuck off.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. And as always, guys,
stay tipsy.
Stay tipsy, guys.